Otto the Auto was driving along, whistling a tune. He saw Timmy Jones walking to school. Otto was just about to call Timmy when the traffic light changed. So Otto stopped for the light and watched Timmy cross the street. And what Otto saw made him very worried. Timmy paid so much attention to the traffic light that he didn't pay any attention to the traffic. Otto looked around nervously. Cars turned from the right and the left, and they just missed Timmy. Otto drove on, worrying about Timmy. Suddenly, he stopped and honked his horn in delight, for there on an empty lot, a group of men were setting up a carnival. Otto parked and watched. Then, he heard a voice.
Hi, Otto!
It was a tiny, squeaky voice. Otto looked around. There was the puppet stage, and one of the puppets was calling Otto. Otto went over. "Hello," Otto said. "Who are you?"
My name is Cece. It's no surprise. I'm wee as can be, except for my eyes.
Otto laughed because Cece was only 1 foot high, but she had very, very big eyes.
Otto, you look worried. What's the matter?
Otto told Cece how Timmy crossed the street without looking all ways.
Otto, I want you to meet a friend of mine.
Cece dropped out of sight. In a second, she was back with another puppet. This puppet was bigger than Cece, except for his eyes. They weren't nearly as big.
Otto, this is Pop-Away. We call him Pop-Away because he pops out from the curb without looking first. Maybe your friend Timmy is like Pop-Away. Watch. There goes Pop-Away crossing a street. A more careless crosser you never will meet. He opens his eyes and looks at the light, but he won't take a look to the left or the right. Foolish Pop-Away darts when the lights turn green. The cars that are turning are just never seen.
At the end, Pop-Away just popped off the stage. Otto applauded. "Cece, that was wonderful. If only Timmy could see."
We're not finished. We're going to cross the right way. I come to the corner and wait for the light. I look to the left and then to the right. I look all around in front and behind. I never can tell just what I will find. The light may be green, but if a car strays, to be safe and be sure,
"I must look all ways." "Timmy," Otto said, "how did you get here?" "Right after I crossed that street, I saw you, Otto. I was early for school, and I really was frightened. So I came to ask you to help me cross the street safely." "We're glad you came, Timmy," Otto said. "Well, I'm glad too, Otto," Timmy said. "I didn't realize I wasn't watching traffic. Why, anyone would know you have to look all ways before you cross."
Did you see the whole show, Timmy?
"Yes," Timmy answered. "And I think the boys and girls at school should see it too." Timmy looked at his watch. "I'm almost late for school," Timmy said. "Cece, come along and give your show at school." So off they went to school. And was Timmy's teacher surprised and pleased? She put the stage in front of the room so everyone could see. The boys and girls loved Cece. When the show was over, they clapped and clapped. Otto drove away, whistling a tune, because he knew those boys and girls would always remember to look all ways before crossing.